something. 10 men, 20 men, 30 men. That food was something. 10 men, 20 men, 30 men. Yeah, drink 'em up. Yeah.
We rolling, man. You know what it is, man. DJ Thoro, a.k.a. Thorozano, Bridge to the Streets. Right now, you're watching the hottest in the streets right here on thisis50.com. Got a special guest in the building. Introduce yourself.
What's up, man? Boss, man. Repping Clover Gang. Y'all know what it is.
Clover Gang. And where's Clover?
Man, Clover Gang, man, that's Texas.
That's Texas.
That's Texas, you feel me? So.
What part of Texas? Texas is pretty big.
Man, yeah, that's H-Town, Beaumont.
Okay.
You know.
I mean, I knew that when looking at the
you feel me?
looking at the Houston Astros
the
there.
Astros,
Yeah, you rubbing that in our face. 'Cause I'm a Yankees fan. I see you.
You know I got to, man.
Yeah,
You know I got
yeah,
to.
as you should. So let's just get right into it, man. What are we promoting? What do we have out? What's going on?
Man, we got a lot of things going on right now. We got that Trill Kingdom, man, King Marco. We got Zero on that thing, man. We got Lil Boss from ABN.
Right.
We got who else? We got Young Noble from the Outlaws.
Right.
There's a lot of features. Trill Kingdom, man. Make sure I go get that. That's out.
Right.
Stores right now. We got the Clover Gang compilation out right now. That's everybody in the Clover Gang. You know what I'm saying? We got special guest features from 2 Chainz. We got 8-Ball MJG and Jim Jones on there.
Oh shit, Jimmy.
Go
Yeah.
get that. That's out in stores right now.
Jimmy's from my neighborhood. You know?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah,
Yes,
Harlem.
indeed.
But before I get into the culture of Texas, I want to know, for people that don't know, you're Little Flip's artist. You signed with Little Flip.
Yes.
How did that come about? How did you meet Little Flip? Run us through that.
Man, the crazy thing about it, I was always running to him.
Okay.
Doing shows. So while we doing shows, I didn't even think he was paying attention to me, man. Everybody was like, following him to the VIP, I'll be the one going the other way.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? I shake his hand, go the other way. And man, he just always bumping into him, man. And I booked him and Kiki a show out there in the car show in Beaumont.
Okay.
So he come to Beaumont, that's my city, you know what I'm saying? And he called me to the stage, man. He called me by my government name, you know what I'm saying? Nobody called me by my government name. So he called me to the stage. And as I walked to the stage, he was like, the cat I'm bringing to the stage is official. He the newest member of Clover.
And you didn't even know him.
I didn't know. He didn't give me a heads up or nothing. It was like, man. So right there in my city, man, it was major.
So he was already on his radar,
watching me
but
the
you
whole
had
time,
no
yeah.
idea.
Yeah, and I wanted to like, hey, you never know who's watching you. So
Right.
So,
That's kind of the point I was making here. You never know who's watching you
Yeah,
because
stay
you had
working.
no idea
at all.
At
man.
all.
You know, he didn't give me no heads up. Just real dude.
You didn't even realize he knew who you were, even recognized you. You didn't even have no idea. You was on his radar at all.
It shows you when you work. People watching, man, they're going to catch on to you.
Now, I'm a hip hop dude. I'm hip hop to the core. I mean, like, nobody can dispute that. And if they tried, then it'd be a disastrous outcome. I'm hip hop to the core.
Already.
I would say Philly, New York, and Texas, and this is a fact, have bred some of the dopest spitters alive.
Oh yeah, man. And New York, I respect them because they hustlers. You know?
Right.
I think that's where we get it from.
Right.
We get it from, New York. So.
Right. And the reason I say that, like I said, I'm from New York, but I know about culture in Texas. I know about DJ Screw and Lil Kiki and Zero. I know, in UGK. I know Slim Thug. And the Screw. I got a lot of Screw tapes. Like I'm probably one of the few people in New York City that got Screw tapes. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, what was that culture like in that era with DJ Screw?
Man, it's amazing. Just like a whole movement came behind it, and everybody just caught on to it fast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Next, everybody was screwed up. Next after that, the whole world was screwed up.
Right.
So it's amazing. It's amazing.
Right. I like how they adapted into the music because even a guy from here, ASAP Rocky, he's from Harlem.
Yeah, I can hear the song.
But he let it. He got on from Texas. Like that's who embraced him first.
Oh,
People
really?
in Harlem didn't embrace him.
That's
If you listen to his music, it sounds like
it sounds like Texas.
Texas. A lot of shop and screw. It's like it's
like
all in the music. So he was influenced by that. You know.
Yeah, I like ASAP.
Right now, do we hear that in your music, the chop and screw, or do you sound like where you're from? Because a lot of people just do not sound like where they're from.
You go hear it in there, but I got a distinctive style. Like it's not the usual Texas.
Okay.
Like I got your Texas tracks on there, but it's like I got a national bro.
Right.
Like I'm a little everywhere with it. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna be a little surprised.
Right.
With me,
All right, so everybody's interested, man. What is it like working with Lil Flip? Lil Flip, by the way, in my opinion, Lil Flip is a freestyle king. Like, I got this tape.
Oh, yes, indeed.
He's rapping. I'm not lying. He's rapping for 33 minutes. I counted it.
Man. And he don't
Freestyling.
He don't
not
stop.
written.
He don't
Freestyling.
Stop.
And it was making sense, and it's dope. I'm like, yo,
I don't know how he do that.
How does he do that? That's crazy.
Yeah, but I'm going to tell you, working with him, I'm going to get the honest truth. Man, he a real boss. Man, he gonna tell you what to do. He gonna put you to work.
Okay.
It ain't no chilling. You gonna try to get away from him as fast as you can. Man, he a good dude though.
Right.
Dude. But you like I learned something from him every time. It's never like just a regular day with him, man. He always thinking. He always on his feet. He always got something planned. It go just like this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He'll have a whole setup plan, and you're gonna work. Like my cameraman, he came with me one time. He came just to, get a little footage, and man, Flip put him to work.
Oh, he ain't gonna stand around and do
he
nothing.
looked at me like, man, you ain't telling me I was gonna be working, man.
Put him right to work.
Yeah,
now, speaking of work, I was talking to Paul Wall once. So he was telling me, because people don't realize how big Texas is and the support that Texas gives Texas artists. He told me he does shows just in Texas alone. Never have to leave Texas and make millions of dollars.
That's the truth.
It never leaves Texas.
That's the truth.
That's crazy,
That's
yo.
Crazy. It's always been that way.
Right. So a lot of people think because they don't see you on TV or on the radio.
That's the truth.
Dudes in Texas
They don't have no clue. Yeah.
I tell you, getting it. Slim Thug.
Slim Thug. Oh, that's a smart brother. Man.
Slim Thug.
Yes, indeed.
He got fucking Rolls Royce,
Dude, you talking
raves,
about Slim Thug,
big
you know
ass
what I'm saying?
houses, but you never see him on TV or nothing. But
Yeah, and when he
right.
had the major, he tried.
No, he had that, but
And he realized he did better.
he do better independent out there. It's like the king of independency out there. It's like it's crazy. Like you can make millions of dollars and never leave Texas.
Yes,
You don't even have to leave.
Yeah.
You can't do that in New York. You got to get the hell out of New York to get money. You got to get the
support
fuck out of here, yo.
Yeah,
Ain't nobody making no millions. Of, not there is. Matter of fact, there ain't never been an artist from here that can stay in New York and make. You can't do it. It's impossible. So that's why I'm trying to get people to see how unheard of that is.
Yeah,
to stay in one state.
Mention that, yeah.
Right. You can stay in one state and make millions. You can't do that in New York. You just can't. Nobody can do that. Nobody. So that's special to be able to do that.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about some of the other stuff you got. You putting out other projects.
Yeah, I got my solo is actually out now. Y'all go get that. It's titled Boss. The acronym for Boss is Build Off Self Success. I got Bone Thugs and Harmony on there. I got Project Pet. I got Busy Bone Son on there. A little busy man. Shout out to him. Man, I got a bunch of people.
Right.
Make sure y'all get it. It's fire, man. It's my debut on Clover Gang, so it's live. It's big. So.
Well, so where are we at? So you meet Flip at a car wash at a car show.
Yeah.
You know, he shows.
But I met him. I already was cool with him ahead of that.
Right.
Meeting, running to him the shows, Dallas, man. Matter of fact, man, I got into a little altercation in Dallas. I ended up, knocking out a nigga, and I thought I messed up all my little chances and shit.
Right.
So he put all that to the side, man. Like he a real dude.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody else left me alone due to the situation, man. He clinged on to me and said, "Let me help you."
Right. All right. Name your top 5 spitters in Houston. Top 5 artists.
Top 5.
You don't even got to use spitters. Top 5 artists in Houston.
Top
from
5.
your perspective.
What you going off of freestyles or?
Just go artists in general.
Artists. I'ma say, man, Zero for sure. That's kind of hard though, man. Cause
Zero's dope.
I'ma say Zero.
It don't gotta be spitters, just artists in general, because everybody not a spitter.
But people gonna be mad though. But I got my little choice. I like Chameleon though.
Chameleon,
got substance.
Yeah, Chameleon is dope.
I gotta go with Flip Gates. I still be listening to his old Underground Legend.
What about Big Mo?
I love Big Mo, man.
Fat
That's
Pat?
my homie, man. So that's what I'm saying.
Big Hawk?
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
too many.
I know all this. See, I know what's going on, brother.
And I love all of them.
Yeah.
Man. So yeah,
I know what's going on out here. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I ain't from Houston, but I know.
Already.
I know what
respect too.
I know what's going on out there. So you ain't just sitting here with a motherfucker that don't know shit.
That's real.
I know what's up.
That's
You know what
real,
I mean? Because I got all this shit on tapes. I got all that shit.
Already.
All the SUC, Michael Watts, all that shit. I got all them tapes, bro. What's up with Mike Jones, man? His number still the same?
Still. Speaking of Mike Jones, man, I just did a video with Nino Brown. That's out now. It's titled "Pay Me," man.
Okay.
And, him and Nino real cool.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because Nino from Miami, he was supposed to come to Texas. We was gonna bring all them boys out.
Right.
You know, Sauce Walker, all them, man. But I ended up going to Miami,
Right.
shooting a video out there. So.
Right. All right. So before we get out of here, man, is there anything you want to cover or share that we didn't touch on yet?
No, that's pretty much it, man. Make sure y'all go get the Clover Gang album. Go get that Boss album. You know what I'm saying? You know, me and Shasta coming out with the EP on the way. It's called I-10 Connection. You know what I'm saying? First single on there featuring Zero.
Right.
We got everybody on that thing too. So
Right.
look out for that.
This is a Houston, Texas question. Who was the first person you saw with a slab?
The first person?
And if you know what a slab is,
Oh man,
you're not from Houston.
Shit, it had to be Pat.
Fat Pat?
Pat, because he had the Top Drop video.
Right.
Everybody had the slabs and shit. When I was young then. So
Right.
yeah, it gotta be Pat.
Why do they call them slabs? See, that I don't know.
Man,
Why is it called a slab?
It's just the slang, man. You know what I'm saying?
Slab is the cars with the
because we slab them out.
Right.
Yeah, it's just slang. We can't.
Right. Yeah. See, I know what's up, man. You see that?
Already,
You like how I know all that?
You own it, man. You own this shit, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm on my shit, man. You know what I mean? I'm on my shit out here. So before we get out of here, man, let everybody know your social media so they can follow you.
Man. Oh, matter of fact, I want to introduce my partner too. But Clover G Boss 32 Instagram, Clover G Boss fan page Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So Facebook, Chris Elwes. Man, y'all follow me. You know what I'm saying? We got the clothing line too, so get at me.
All right.
You know, I do answer back. If I don't answer back, somebody gonna answer back.
And the Yankees are gonna beat the Astros this year, just so y'all know. All right. They're not winning again.
I want to introduce my cameraman, T-Mac Visions, man. He always putting in work. So if y'all ever in Texas, y'all get that T-Mac Visions.
T-Mac Visions.
You know what I'm saying? T-Mac Visions. What is it? T-Dot?
T-Mac _ Visions with a Z at the end.
All right.
You know, so.
And we can't forget who I think is the king of Texas. I would say Scarface. Shout out to Scarface. That's just my opinion.
Scarface.
I mean, you're from there. Just on the outside looking in, I would say Scarface. But anyway, what do you think? You think Scarface is king of Texas?
Man, you gonna see? He about to start. He started shit.
No, it's gonna be a personal opinion. I think Scarface is dope. He set a lot of groundwork.
I'm a fan of Scarface, man, but I'm gonna tell you, I don't agree with.
You don't agree with that? So who's the king of Texas?
The king.
Who's the king?
I'm gonna say DJ Screw.
DJ Screw, of course.
Yeah.
You know, that's a good answer. That's the easy way out. All right, I'm gonna take that. Because he's a DJ, I'm a DJ. Shout out to DJ Screw, rest in peace. All right.
Shout out to Scarface too,
They call it
man.
Screwston too, right?
Yeah, Screw.
See, you like how I know that, right? I know. Come on, man. I know what's going on, man. I'm telling you. I know what's going on out here, man. All right. So that's what it is, man. DJ Thoro, man. Hottest in the street. This is 50.com. And like always, when you see us, one knee us. Let me pay respects. Yeah.
10 men.